viewers, you're watching Newsx. I'm Kriti Mehta and I'm sitting with my colleagues Shivani Singh and Udit Pratap Singh, senior editors at Newsx. Today we are going to discuss about a possible expansion in the Union Cabinet. A meeting of the Council of Ministers is all set for today. Prime Minister Modi is going to be holding that meeting. BJP has a new president, Nitin Nabin, and under him there's a talk of an organizational rejig. There's also talk that some newly inducted Rajya Sabha MPs may be elevated. What's in store in the new union cabinet? We'll be looking for that. Who's going to be the big faces? Currently, Uday, the strength is there are 30 union ministers, there are 36 ministers of state, and then there are 5 others with independent charge. Today is this all-important Union Council of Ministers meeting, and also happening after Prime Minister Modi has just returned from his 5-nation tour, a highly successful one. What are we looking at?
Well, this just shows, of course, how the Prime Minister is someone who is working 24/7. You know, he's just returned from this 5-nation tour in which a host of deals, agreements and, bilateral treaties have been signed. He's also been honored multiple awards, of course, at those countries and brought great glory for India. And he touches down in Delhi. He's not going to rest. He's going straight for the Council of Ministers meeting today at Seva Tirth. This shows how he is, of course, doing Seva non-stop for the country as well. I remember in the past, he had reached and he had gone straight to inspect the Central Vista revamp as well. So this is something that's not common, that's not uncommon with PM Modi. But today's Council of Ministers meeting, yes, is very, very crucial because this Council of Ministers meeting is going to reportedly set the ball rolling for the cabinet reshuffle. That we're expecting to happen sometime in June. Before that, Nitin Nabin's team is going to be constituted. He's the new BJP president. There are several individuals who are going to be inducted into his team as well. And the rest who do not find a place in Nitin Nabin's team, or those who are moved from the current Council of Ministers to Nitin Nabin's team, that will create space for new ministers to be inducted next month. Now, very quickly, of course, if we talk about this cabinet reshuffle, we are expecting names like Annamalai to figure. We are also expecting names like Mangal Pandey to either be accommodated in the Nitin Nabin's new team or in the Council of or in the new cabinet reshuffle. We are also expecting a couple of names from Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh is a state which goes to elections. Yes, southern states as well, where the BJP's graph has been rising. Also Punjab. Punjab is likely to see presence because that's a state BJP is targeting. They've not had a CM there. Could it be the new inductees who've come in Rajya Sabha, as you were mentioning, or could it be some existing faces of the BJP who will be elevated? That is something we're going to have to wait and watch. Also, there are talks of people like Anurag Thakur who are likely to figure in this new team of Nitin Nabin as well, and many other names as well that are coming in, of course, from across the country. So yes, this is a very important moment for the government. It comes at a halfway mark for them, and it comes at a time when they're obviously going to reward performance and demote lack of it.
Yeah, but what would be the reason for this cabinet reshuffle? Is the BJP sensing that there may be some kind of anti-incumbency if there's something that's lacking that needed to be done, wasn't done? Why do you think it has been triggered? There's also a vacancy in the number of RS Rajya Sabha seats there. We were talking the other day about how Nitish Kumar has also moved to the national capital, left the chief minister's positions. There are other chief ministers who are, now in Delhi. Why and what exactly should we do?
I think, Kriti, one of the most important, it's not anti-incumbency. For the BJP, the agenda has always been about development. And over the past few years, when we saw the major rejigs happen in the cabinet in 2016, in 2017, in 2021, mostly one was to, incorporate all those leaders who had just come, like Nitish Kumar. He is here in the national capital. He will obviously need a good ministerial, senior ministerial berth. Yeah. So for that, something is required. A rejig is required. We also need to take care of our partners in states where we are doing really well right now. And we also need to think about states where we might have missed the mark. So obviously, I think this is one of the reasons why this rejig must be thought of. And also, if we look previously at one of the cabinet reshuffles, I believe this happened in 2017, they wanted to bring in new leaders. They wanted young blood, and they they also wanted technocrats to be in the Council of Ministers, and that's why this huge cabinet reshuffle happened. I do not think that big ministries like defense or home will
top
be
4 or
touched.
5,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
will not
don't
be
think
touched.
they will be touched because we saw that happening during, I think, Suresh Prabhu time and Manohar Parikar when they were inducted for defense and railway. But I don't think that will be happening right now. I believe this is just to, like you mentioned, there are various schemes that the government has tried to run. They need a report card. And for that, this meeting is being held. It's a long meeting that will be held. Everyone will be given their report cards. If you're not doing well, if you are in the BJP under Narendra Modi's leadership, you need to do well. If you don't do well, you will be shown the door and others will be given the chance.
And the timing is important because the government, this Modi 3.0 government has completed almost, is about to complete 2 years. 2 years has been completed, 2.5 years. So halfway through.
2 years next month.
So halfway through almost, more or less 6 months more, it will have complete halfway mark of its third term. So that timing is important. Now, when we're talking about the cabinet reshuffle, let's also look at what's happening in Tamil Nadu.
Just one thing before we
Okay.
quickly switch to Tamil Nadu. Also, we are learning one or two faces likely to be made governors as well. So they could be moved out of the union cabinet and could be made governors. There are some vacancies for governorships as well. I personally don't think Nitish Kumar is going to be accommodated as yet. They brought him to Delhi. They've accommodated his son there as a minister. I don't think he's going to become a minister. But then, if there is JDU pressure, then they will do it.
And also the
But I really think Nitish will be given a place. I don't know. I would.
The West Asia crisis also is hampering a lot of governments across the world. I think the government will need to, rethink on
today
how
in
they
the Council
want
of
it.
Ministers,
Ministers,
this
they
will
will.
come up.
Yes, that's
The
good. That's
measures
likely
that
to
we
be.
have
Yeah.
And also, Piyush Goyal has just addressed the media, right? Spoken about what kind of investment have been brought into India after this five-nation tour. So let's see where he stays. Piyush Goyal as well. He's, been the Union Minister of Commerce and Industry. And now quickly, let's discuss a little bit about what's happened in Tamil Nadu as well. The Vijay government has expanded its cabinet. There are now 30.
32.
32, 32 MLAs now in the cabinet of Vijay, and the news point is that Congress has gotten 2 berths after a long gap of 59 years. Congress is finally there in Tamil Nadu as the cabinet ministers. 2 Congress MLAs are there in the cabinet. Uday, your thoughts?
One has been given the portfolio of tourism, one has been given the portfolio of higher education. It's pretty interesting because, one would have thought that Congress would have been part of the government because they were in alliance with the DMK. That's what we thought. But it was not. It was not the case. DMK did not give them anything. But, that's not good. I mean, for the Congress, they should have claimed this earlier, or they should have broken their alliance with DMK. Why were they still clinging on to it? Rahul Gandhi is not going for joint meetings with Stalin. But then, you got to build the cat and go for an alliance with TVK if people in your party are advising you. And look at how TVK is treating them now. So these two guys have gotten, yes, the 2 MLAs of Congress have been sworn in today. Decent portfolios for them as well. Big moment that they join a state cabinet. Congress, of course, increasing their presence in the south. They already have governments in Telangana and in Karnataka, now in Kerala as well. And now, of course, they're part of the government in Tamil Nadu. They're also in alliance in Jharkhand. They're also in alliance in Jammu and Kashmir. And they're in Himachal. So they're increasing their presence as well, which obviously will be something that the Congress will look at as a positive. But also interesting is Sengotian. Sengotian has had finance taken away from him. He just has revenue now, and it's gone to, I think, Murray Wilson finance. So that is very interesting because Mr. Sengotian is a very senior leader, and he was considered as quite a solid advisor of Vijay, a solid ideologue who was helping him. So what has led to that? And Vijay has retained home, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
Yeah.
he hasn't.
Yes,
Chenithala.
yes.
Chenithala.
Yes. No, Chelithala is in Kerala.
Oh, yeah.
Vijay
All right.
has maintained, has retained
Yes.
home in, of course, Tamil Nadu.
Yes, okay, yes. My bad there, I got confused. But for the Congress, I think, and for the TVK, it was also important to get that experience that Congress comes with, because TVK, again, like we know of, is only a 2-year-old party, doesn't know much about governance and administration and how to work with bureaucracy. And Tamil Nadu has had a tradition where governments have traditionally just relied on bureaucracy, and if they are cordial with them, the governance just goes on. So probably that is also going to be TVK's approach. And Congress, unlike with DMK, which has its own experience in running the state, TVK lacks that, and then Congress can offer something there.
In fact, I would like to add to that point. You know why it's important for the Congress after 59 years. They have been part of governments like Uday mentioned, as a partner in alliances, but they've never got the ministerial berth. TVK was the first to offer them, and that too two. Now remember, like the math that you were talking about, there are 35 ministerial berths totally in Tamil Nadu. Vijay has only 3 left. He also has to satisfy the ministerial berth, promises to VCK and IUML. So that leaves the AIADMK defectors who were looking for opportunity with 1 seat only. So that's a very tight math that Vijay has in fact played out.
That 1 seat is going to the AIADMK.
That's what we do not know, because Sengotian was once part of AIADMK, a heavyweight.
And CPM has already
Yes.
said, CPM has
Yeah.
said they will pull out. If he inducts
So I doubt if any seat is in the cabinet going to go to the AIADMK, and I think there's no suggestion of that as well. And anyway, these defectors were not invited by the TVK. They've chosen to cut through the ranks of the party and rebel. So I'm sure they were not expecting this.
No one does anything without expecting something.
All right, so we will watch out how those developments go. For today, this is the big news. The Union Council of Ministers are going to be meeting very shortly with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Let's see what comes out of that meeting. And Tamil Nadu cabinet has expanded and 2 seats have gone to the Congress party. After 59 years, Congress is in Tamil Nadu in the ministry. Thanks for watching, viewers. Keep watching this space on Newsx. We look forward for your comments.